First and foremost, congratulations to our graduates. You should be extremely proud for your accomplishment. As Dr. mentioned, my Heartland Community College story is not smooth. And it actually goes back to 1986, and ironically, in this very room. I was a senior in high school at Bloomington High School, and I had two passions for my life. I wanted to be a keyboard player in a rock and roll band, and I wanted to be a business entrepreneur. And so I decided to combine those two interests and produce a rock concert. I put on a show called Super Sound 86 that was held right in this room, and I rented this room. I hired 4 local bands. I created a network marketing and distribution system amongst the local high schools, and I sold 1,000 tickets at $3 a piece. Thus, I revenued $3,000. Now, as a senior in high school in 1986, $3,000 seemed to be the equivalent of about $1 million. So the show went fine, and my ego was pretty high until after the show when I started to add up my expenses. Adding up my expenses, I realized I had actually lost $1,000. And in 1986, when you're a senior in high school, $1,000 lost seemed to be about $1 million as well. So I picked up my ego, dusted it off, and went off to ISU. At ISU, I enrolled in business administration. However, my focus was a bit more slanted to being a rock and roll keyboard player. After a year and a half at ISU, they decided they needed space for someone a bit more focused on academics than being a rock and roll keyboard player. So they asked me to move along. So I ended up in the work world where I had several jobs, and of course I still had a passion for music and business. And so while working, I had various ideas for various business ventures. None of them went very well, but always thinking up various things. And a couple of my employers thought I was a bit more focused on trying to develop business plans and not so much on being a good employee, and they asked me to move along, and yes, I was fired from a couple jobs. So when you get fired, you become unemployed, thus making not very much money, and you become very broke. Again, picked up the ego, dusted it off, and went about my life. At age 26, a gentleman who had started the Molly Maid franchise in Bloomington Normal came knocking on my door. He said, "I've started Molly Maid at 6 months old, and it's not going very good. Would you like to be a partner in it and help run it day-to-day operations?" Of course, my business entrepreneurial spirit kicked in and said, "Sure, no problem. We're going to run this for 3 years. We're going to grow it very large. We're going to be very profitable. We're going to sell it and make a lot of money and go about our lives." 3 years later, we had lost $100,000. I had an IRS agent in my office asking me why I shouldn't be shut down. So that's when, this now gets better. That's when I decided I needed to do something a bit different. So I enrolled at Heartland Community College. My first class was at the old campus on Towanda Plaza. Dr. Falcone was my teacher for English 102, writing composition. It had been 10 years since I've been in the classroom. I had no idea if I could pull it off. She taught me to think critically. She taught me to argue logically. She taught me the concept of incrementalism, not trying to conquer the world in one day. And I graduated her class with an A. I continued to take other classes at Heartland a little bit at a time, and everything I learned at Heartland from all the instructors, no matter how seemingly unrelated it was to the Molly Maid franchise, I took everything I could and applied it to my life, I applied it to my business, I applied it to my character. 2002, I graduated Heartland, 4.0 grade point average. Fast forward to today. Thank you. Fast forward to today. Through the thanks to my wife and to Heartland Community College, Molly Maid is the largest residential cleaning franchise in McLean County. 20 employees. Last year we performed over 11,000 cleanings, and we have sales now approaching $9 million. So my dream came true much of the credit to Heartland Community College. I tell you my story. Thank you. I tell you my story so I can make a couple points. Do not underestimate or underuse the power of what you have learned while attending Heartland Community College. Think back through your classes, the struggles, the challenges, the knowledge you've gained. I can assure you from personal experience, if you apply what you have learned and what you experience, it'll make a profound difference in your life and in your character, your career, and your future education. I absolutely love Heartland Community College. They do what they do very well. I'm very proud to be a graduate, and I hope you are too. I would encourage everyone here to stay in touch with the school. Join the Alumni Association. Go on their website, click on, doesn't take very long. Begin developing your own Heartland Community College story. Identify your dreams, no matter how grand or simple they may be, and begin to pursue them with unending passion. It may take you a few years, it may take you 20, like myself. If during your pursuit you get knocked down, and you run into obstacles, you have failed attempts, pick up your ego, dust it off, rekindle your passion, and get back into the pursuit of your dreams. Most of all, don't ever quit. Unless, of course, your dream is to open up a cleaning franchise in Bloomington, Illinois, then please disregard everything I said. Thank you very much.
All right, Tim, if you stay here. I'll make a couple comments here. Thank you so much, Tim. I'm not sure whether to shake his hand or give him a hug or start a rock band with him, but what a wonderful and inspirational story, and the continual optimism, as Chair Chadwick spoke of, that you demonstrated through your life and by utilizing the resource of Heartland Community College to help your life. We love you and appreciate you, and we want to give you a little token of our appreciation for all that you've done for our community and our college. Thank you.